Hey guys, so it's me, Kiani. I'm coming to you today with my newest tutorial on a natural brow. Do you see these brows? They look pretty fierce, right? And would you believe that I created them with a Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit? This kit I found in my local Rite Aid pharmacy in the makeup area, and I'm going to open it for you. There is wax, powder, and powder. So you have wax, which is actually clear, but whenever you dip your brush back into it, sometimes just to grab more of the wax, and obviously it changes colors, just get some tissue and wipe it off. But this is the small brush that goes along with it, so it's easy for travel. And how cute is this? Some cute little tweezers. This whole kit was $2.99. And I've created a brow that I think I am actually in love with. So if you're interested in a natural brow, stay tuned and I'll show you how I use this Wet n Wild unit to create brows that would rival anyone's. So let's get started. We're going to open this little packet just so you can actually see. This is going to be the wax, and of course you have two alternating colors of brow powder, your brown and kind of a maybe kind of a black, I would call it. Not as black as black, but almost black comparatively to the brown. I am going to grab the little tweezers out and grab the little brush. I'm going to carefully grab my little bit of the wax and just kind of put that right there on the brow. And I've actually used this brush a little bit, so it does have some product on it. Don't worry about it. It's yours. You're not sharing it. And just, the wax kind of holds the brows in place. It's not really heavy. However, it makes for a beautiful natural look. Alright, so once you get used to applying how much wax you think you're going to need, then you can go ahead and start working in your brown. I tend to work in my brown first and then accentuate with my black. Some people, you might feel more comfortable starting with the black first and then filling in with the brown. But just for sake of, this is not actually my color, it's the ash brown. I usually go to more of a cinnamon color brow, but just for sake of showing you how this goes, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the brown. And I am going to start to lightly apply this right here on the foundation of the brows, as I call it. I'm sure people call it something else. I call it the foundation and then the roof of the brow, okay? And just gently stroke that in. Now, you've created your foundation, just blend up. That way you're going to remove such harshness from the line, and you really won't have to use as much product. Just use what you have. The concept is to blend, and if you're really wanting more of a natural brow, the less amount of product you use, the more natural it's going to look, obviously. You can already see how that's kind of filling in. Now, the tail deserves a little bit more on my brow. Some people's brows are a little bit fuller all the way through. Mine don't tend to grow that way, so I really have to accentuate the tail just so you know that they're there. I'm going to just start stroking up. Feathery strokes, feathery strokes, and you can see really how many times I've dipped my brush in. I haven't even used the black. Now, as you go inward toward the bone of the nose, where it necessarily starts, where the contour tends to flow, you want to flatten that area out. You don't want it to look like you have a lot of hair here and then strong. Sometimes I pencil them in really strong. It just kind of depends on what type of look I'm going for. But for sake of more of a natural brow, you want to flatten this out as you move away from the eye itself. The eye is here, you flatten it out. And just blend up. All the while, I'm still shaping. I'm still shaping it. Okay? You can kind of see that. That's just with the brown. I'm going to do the same thing. I've already applied my wax. I'm going to put my brush into the brown. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to start with my foundation. This brow definitely never grows as well as this one. Most people's brows do grow a little bit different. Just kind of blend this in here. And of course this one is the harder brow for me to shape, just because this one the hairs grow fuller. So I have to spend a little bit more time on this one to make it look even. And just blend. Again, as you come into the bone of the nose, you want to kind of create more of a shadow effect, so it looks like you have like fun hairs growing right there. And you want to keep your brow in perfect proportion with the face. So the more you practice this, the better you're going to become. I change mine all the time, but this is going to be my new favorite right now. Practice, people. Practice, practice, practice. Still playing with the brown. I haven't touched the black at all. And obviously, for those of you that have darker hair than I do, you might want to start with the black first, okay? Just personal preference. This is just more so for technique. You see I keep alternating. I want to make both of these look identical. This one is a little bit higher. And there you have it. Brows using a $2.99 Wet n Wild brow kit. Run, don't walk. Your brows are begging for it. That's all I have for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is going to be my new natural brow. So anytime that you watch my videos and I say refer to the brow, the new brow or the natural brow, this is going to be the video that I'm discussing. So thanks up for all of you that have subscribed. Leave your comments below, likes, dislikes. Follow me, love_Kiani. You'll actually see where I apply all of these amazing looks and where in my life I am and what new videos and things I'm inspired by. So continue to follow me, and that's all I have. Now for the close-up. Thanks, guys.